Hello, everyone. On the key with VA3EWV. That's right. On the key with VA3WV. We're going to be trying to do some POTA hunting. It's snowing outside. It is -4 degrees Celsius here in St. Andrews, West Ontario. The grandkids are here. The kids are here, so not going to be going anywhere. Plus, can't drive yet anyway. So there you go. I'm going to be using the FT-991-A today. That's what I have here in the shack. I'll be using the Venture key. I'll be using my POTA cheat sheet as seen here. I know my camera doesn't log in there good, but I have my cheat sheet. And what else do I have? I will be using, let me share my screen here. I will be using a couple other aids to help me out here because I am new. Just to let you know, I know my person's going to cringe because I hear him say all the time, "You don't do any better if you don't. If you have this thing." So yeah, I'm gonna have it today. I don't have it all the time, but I will be using it today because sometimes I just can't. I'll just forget stuff. Also, I'll be using the WRL CAT control beta version right there. I'll be using the WRL logger. So that's going to be right here. I'll be using that as well. So might as well just get to going. Going to create a new logbook right now, and we're just going to name this on the key with VA3EWV. There we go. So it's not POTA or anything like that. So we're just going to put does it have a regular one? All fields. Oh, here's one, default WRL. That's what we're going to use. Okay, so there we go. We're going to use that. And I think what's going to make it easier is this. So first of all, if I was going to go out, which I'm not, you always check the band conditions. And as you see here, everything says poor, poor, poor. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I wouldn't go out spending gas right now to go and do any parks on the air. But all the time you can't depend on that. But for right now, it's saying poor, poor, poor. So there you go. It's always good to have the band planned out. So if you are going to go out or if you are going to play around, what we do here, what I've been taught to do, is go find out where everybody can play, where everybody can play at. And if I was doing SSB, I want to go where the people in the States hang out at and where they all play at, which is all three colors there. But for CW, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be trying to do 20. That's what we're going to do. So that's always a good tool. And something I just found out, it's always been there, but I've always used the log, of course. I've always used the map, of course. You guys have seen me doing the map. But I saw the spotting thing here. I was like, what is the spotting thing? So I just happened to double click on one of these and it actually brought me to a place. So what I'm going to do is make this a little smaller and show you, for those of you that have not dabbled with this, I have this now on 40 and 20. That's what I want to do right now, 40 and 20. Well, just 20 meters. I want to do CW, so I've chosen that. I'm going to tell it to log me, like do whatever logging. I don't want to do DX only because that's going to greatly reduce my chances, right? So, and as you see here, it shows a few seconds ago and all that stuff, and it shows all the times and all the frequencies and their call sign. So that's already a good start there, right? So if I can get the camera here, if I can get it around to show you here. So there's my radio there. And there's my cheat sheet that's fallen over. And here's my key right here, my Morse code key right here. My Venture key. That's what I'll be using today. So, and one day I'll have some cool equipment in my house, but right now we're just going to use what we can use. So I am sharing the screen at least, so you can at least see that. Let's see. So that's at 20 words a minute. So there we go there. I wish I had the camera on the Morse code key. That would be kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, that's for another day. So let's get this thing going. So here we go. Here's how we do it. I have the volume up now, and I'm going to just double click on the first one. So I do hear something in the background there. Now I'm listening for NOVIG. That's what I'm listening for. And there's a bit of a, I don't know what that's all about, but the cool thing is this is the person. This will be easy for me. Because what I'll be able to do, that's very faint though. I doubt if I can work that person. You hear that sound in the background too, so I'll come back. Oh, okay, there we go. I can definitely hear this one. I hear somebody call. I need to learn how to do my filters and stuff like that. Because there's several things coming in at the same time. Let's see if I can. Okay, they're giving their signal report. That person's in Ohio. Oh, I gotta turn my brake-in on. That might help. There we go. I can barely hear the operator though. I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna get to it, but I can barely hear the operator. And what I learned doing just POTA, if you can barely hear the person in the distance, sometimes it's okay to try to call if you don't have a pile up. But sometimes I try to work everybody, but I've learned my lesson with that. If it's a slow day, I'll try to work a person in the weeds, and I can't hear that person, so they may not be able to hear me. But we'll try. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't think the person's gonna hear me. Let's move on. So there's the radio club there. hear a person calling CQ POTA, yeah. I don't hear N9A. I don't hear that. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Wow. I'm just starting in this part that's confused me. So if you're out there and want to give me some help me. Because I'm on the frequency. I hear two different people calling. One person is just extremely slow. So two people on the same frequency. Okay, I'll move on. Can't figure that out. Okay, well, we got that one in the log. There we go. It was very faint, but we worked that person. So now I said we got that person there. And as you see, the tool, it highlights it in green. Okay, let's go try to work another one that we could probably hear better. Oh, there's some kind of... There's some kind of interference or something there. So they're coming back, BK. Okay, so they just, oh, there's a lot of people trying to get over that person. Wow. Let's move on. Can barely hear that one. Can't hear that. Whoa. WBORJLJ. So that was a signal report. I don't know from who yet. Oh, wow. I'll try again. I'll see who it is now. Okay. So we're looking for WRLJ. Okay, they just ended the QSO at 7.3. And he is saying his call sign now. Oh, there we go. Okay, they're in the queue, so let's see if I can get in there now. Well, he's got quite the pileup going on. Let's keep it moving. Okay. Ah. Okay, you got me. Okay, we got two. And he said find business at the end, so we got two in there. The thing I like about using WRL2 or any program, I haven't used other programs with a rate control, but it definitely helps. Now, what you have to do is remember to log your QSO before you move. Now, I've been using this program, and I moved to the next station, then I logged the QSO and it messes me up. So make sure you do that. Okay, let's go back out here fishing. Now, that's that guy that had a big pile up earlier, so let's see what happens. There's still a lot of people out there. Let's move it on. Can barely hear that one. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. N58Q is what I'm looking for. Here we go.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find a device named 58,274.
said I'm from Ontario. There we go. All right. I'm going to see if I can get the camera on my hand there. Oh, no, not on my stomach, on my hand. Okay, here's my key here. Okay. Let's see if we can't get to another person. Okay, we got 3. That person had to pile up, so let's keep moving. Oh, here we go. The hell? KG1A. This is, what the heck? Well, I don't know what's happening there. Somebody said da-da-da-da-da, so that's a question mark. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, I can't make that out. Okay, it's BK. Da-da-da-da-da-da is BK. Let's see what's happening. One for WAWZ. Ah! Dang it. Okay, that person's busy as hell. Let's try somebody else. Yes. There we go. Yes. Okay, we got another one. I need to speed up a little bit. I'm going up to 25 words a minute there. Let me see if I can find a person that's slower. Bring that down just a tad. Okay. Got that one. Oh, here's a Canadian station. Manitoba. Yes. All right. Wow, that's fast as heck. Oh no. Woo! Jesus. Okay. Let's see if this person's still out there. Oh, here we go. Whiskey 8, Whiskey Zulu. That person has a good signal. Woo. Yes. Okay, that's a pretty good day so far. Let's see if we get a couple more. Nope, too much noise. Might be able to do this one. Uh-oh. Oh, don't know. Okay, let's do this. Let's go up here. Let's try. Let's see if anybody's on 17 or 15. Okay. See if anybody's on 10. That's 21 minutes ago, so nope. Let's try 40, just for the sake of. That's a long call sign. Uh-oh, Ricky. Okay, so let's do this now. All right. We've been here about 46 minutes. Okay, well, we got in 46 minutes, we got 10 QSOs, so that's not bad. So what we're going to try to do now is just look for, I'm going to just go to 20 here. I'm going to choose all those, but I'm going to say the DX only. Well, that's not DX, that's a lot of the states there. But they do have some other stuff in here. They have clusters. So that's POTA. So let's go to, let's try some of these other clusters and see if we can get find some other people. So here's some different stations now that are just, right, like DX. So let's see if we can hear any of those. Nope. 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 It'd be kind of cool if we could listen to some of these. And it didn't work, huh? These are all FT8, so that's not good. The station's very weak. Can't hear that person. Okay, so that's it for now. That's a lot. Anyway, what we got to do today, we got to at least see how this. Let me turn the brick off this and move this out the way. Move this out of the way. I have the break-in turned off, by the way. Wow. All right, so what we were able to do today, we looked at, and I didn't even have to use this today, so there you go, in case my instructor says something. But I used the WRL CAT control. So I had the YAESU selected, the COM port, all that stuff selected. So there we go there. I had that was driving this, keeping up with the frequencies. It has a spotter page, and as you saw, you can just go here and click on it. I was just clicking up and down to see what I could hear good. The good thing for me is it's a little bit of a cheat, but I'm just getting started. So remember that when I double click on something, it already puts the call sign. So now that I can visually see it, I'm listening for W, right? I'm listening for J. You know, I'm listening for 7. You know, I'm listening for W, right? I'm listening for J. So once I hear that, I'm like, okay, that's the person. I'm using my cheat sheet here. So when I hear their call sign, I just put out my call sign. When I hear my call sign back, what I'm waiting for then, I'm waiting for them to say thank you or good morning, good evening, whatever, if they follow the sheet there. I'm listening for my signal report. But what I'm really listening for is the B and the K, right? So even if I miss a lot of that stuff, I can just go back, then thank you, you are, and then I'll give my signal report. And then I'm learning everybody's a 599. I'm just letting you know, even if they're not. But then when you do contests, you have to give the right stuff there. But for POTA, even when I do SSB, I don't really do a lot of, you're 5 and 5. If they're very weak or whatever, I do that, right? But for pile-ups to get through them, there's just 5 and 9. So I'm totally exhausted right now, trying to listen to all those things. It's really hard, and I've only taken the basic. There is actually intermediate, advanced, and expert that are down the road there. So if you want to get in the back into it, I'm not promoting WRL, but I'm just saying I use it. So I guess I am promoting it. But what I'm saying is if you're new and you're trying to get back into CW, trying to find somebody, instead of spinning around the dial, you can actually just see some people there. So that's good. And it'll tell you who you already were. So that's better. And then it keeps with your frequency. This stuff you don't even have to write down. Notice I didn't have to key anything in, right? So all I had to do is just double click on the thing, hope and pray that it was the person, get through it, try to get my own call sign right, which I did flub up a couple of times, but they still got it. Because when I hear that da-da-da-da-da or the RR, I know that we're good. That's it for me, folks. Please like and subscribe. Give me some comments there. And we'll see y'all next time on The Key with VA3EWV. And you know what? I have a new song too, by the way. I actually have a new ham radio song that I got out this morning. And it's called On The Key with VA3EWV. So I might as well, because I see there are a few people watching. So I might as well let you guys see that. Let you guys see that. Turn on my speaker, because I don't think my speaker's on. I think this whole time I may have not even had sound. Let's see. I hope so. Speaker was not on. Now the speaker's on. Okay, so now it's paired. Okay, so now it's connected. So well, there you go. Don't even know if that was working right. Anyway, it probably was doing a silent movie this whole time. Anyway, we're gonna go and find my new song there on the key with VA3EWV, and we're gonna play that for you guys. Well, that really tired me out. Anyway, go to my website. There's my channel. You want to go and find playlist. When you go find playlist, go for the Big E's Beats. And then if you scroll down, it's going to be the newest one I added right here, Only Key with VA3EWV. On the Key with VA3EWV. There we go.
The world replies. Babies, key, light and skies. One tone, one friend, one endless spree. VA3EWV. The night's alive with hidden codes. Each band a path, each tone a road. He speaks and pulses, sings in sound. His world's unspoken yet profound. From coast to coast, from sea to star. No place too close, no place too far. His words are light, they echo wide. Big E's on air, his guys the tide. The world replies. Big E's key, light and skies. One tone, one friend, one endless spree. VA3EWV.
More video. All right, folks. Y'all have a great day there. VA3EWV, and we're clear.